All right, welcome. It is Tuesday night. It's Tuesday night, and we are. It's random. We usually don't stream on a Tuesday night. Last night I played a little bit of uh, Endless Legend, and I don't love Endless Legend. And I actually deleted the video of the stream because I'm like, well, I'm sort of negative on that game, and I don't love a bunch of negative videos out. Only Starfield gets that treatment. Only Starfield deserved that. Um, but it is true. Like every Amplitude game, though well received by lots of folks, I have bounced off of pretty hard. And I played Endless Legend, and they're coming out with Endless Legend 2, and I was really trying to just stop myself from making another Amplitude purchase. And so I played Endless Legend 1, and I wanted to show off this game. Um, I wanted to show off this game here because, again, this is one of my favorite 4X games. This is Stardock's Elemental Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes. It has a little bit of an unfortunate name. And this is their Fantasy 4X. This is Stardock's 4X, what do you want to call it? Their answer to sort of a Master of Magic game. It's a 4X with an emphasis on sort of unit customization, heroes, PvE, so to speak. And I'll say PvE. Not that you're playing multiplayer, we're playing multiplayer, but PvE in the sense of player literally versus environment. So versus other enemies effectively. And it's janky and it's clunky and it's a dozen years old or thereabouts nowadays, but it is really hit nails some of the stuff, and I find this game highly compelling. Now we have modded it, so I'm playing this a little bit still as a test because it might be broken for sure. So we have a ton of heroes because we added the champions content, and we added some new items, and we added the what the hell is it? It's the 4X deconstruct. Oh, give me a second. I'm going to look it up just to make sure I don't get the name wrong because I'll feel bad playing a mod. Now, mind you, extra deconstruct mod for Fallen Enchantress. So there should be a lot of extra content in this game. You know what? Whoever I picked, Colo Patreon, Patiron, Patiron, Colo P. So she's a warlock with angel blood. Can't use mounts. So yeah, this is all added stuff, right? Can't use mounts. Plus defense. She gets bonuses for shards. Okay. +1 move for controlling 3 life shards. A lot of interesting things. Wow, I would. I have not played with these mods previously. Sovereign times base spell bonus plus mana. She's a life disciple and a fire apprentice. She has a crap short sword and a cult secret, which allows her to get the location of a life shard. So we're going to play this angelic warlock here. I'm going to play on a large map. We're going to play with 10 dudes. We're going to customize the opponents, though, because frankly, any of the undead guys never can get off the ground. Like, undead always suck. I think... So Stardock did make a undead an undead supplement to the game, And I don't feel that ever worked out. They never quite got the AI to work real well. It's a difficult faction to play anyway. Heaven's gates eternally close. The path to God demolished for all time. Our wings remind us of what we lost. Paradise was ill-suited for us. Polo Pattern. Polo Patriot? No, it's not. I can't quite get there. So, okay. So we're just going to zoom in right there. So first things first. This is our hero. She is our first settler, effectively, also. You can see that we see all of her traits down here. It's a little bit dicey, I know, from probably the compression from YouTube. So we'll do our best. I don't know. Is there a UI size? UI scale. It's auto. Let's make it reasonably medium here and see if we can go back to the game. Oh, it requires the game to be restarted. Well, that sucks. We're gonna stick with this then. Hopefully. So Fallen Enchantress has effectively city sites. So you can only settle on these sites here. And these sites are going to tell you how much sort of verdant flora there is, how much materials are on that site, and how much magic you can utilize on that site. So how many spells you can cast on the city that you ultimately create there. It's always good, in my opinion, to build a city near a forest if you can. So these two sites would be pretty good. We're going to go here, and we're going to settle right there. Now, we're at the edge of the map, so that's good in that it will help us avoid the bad guys. It's bad because you're not going to get all the resources out of this place you possibly could. So we've got Hinoqua. There's no construction. And currently, you'll see we can build a logging camp. That's usually what you want to build first, in my opinion. It will greatly, especially with a high materials, and remember we had 5, so we'll get 10 more production. You'll notice our productions down here is 28. Now you get unrest. Unrest is something as you build cities you get more of. Your tax rate influences it, as do your buildings. We're going to start with a logging camp. And then we'll probably build a Tower of Dominion. And or the expansion demo. But the Tower of Dominion is real good because it's going to give us growth and fame, and we're going to need that. So we're going to start with those 2 buildings. Currently, the only army we have is our hero. We are going to march around to all these chests and pick up. These are ruins and battlefields. Right, the Earth is destroyed. You're a great god wizard. For all intents and purposes, you are. That's what you are. You're something beyond wizard, kind of. And so we're going to equip as many interesting items as we can. And our first 10, we're going to get. I always get civics first, usually because it's the cheapest. Having said that, I think I'm going to get. I'm going to start with restoration. And then we will see what spells we can cast on our town here. There's 1 spell slot. And we can cast Aura of Vitality, Glyph of Life. We're going to do Sovereign's Call, which is going to increase the growth of our city. So we send out the call. And pretty much all we're doing right now is we are just collecting items, like I said. So we have a green ring, the Jade Ring. Cut from purest jade, this magical ring isn't just a pricey piece of jewelry. It serves as either a toxin receptacle or an antidote, or both. So I feel that, so we get some resistance, and we also poison people on hitting them. Ooh, and that's an interesting blade. So let's take a look at what we've got so far. We have 3 weapons. We're using a rusty sword, which sucks, by the way. The axe would be great. That cold-hearted killer, though, does give you a counterattack. So every weapon type does something different. Axes let you hit 3 guys. Spears let you hit in a line. Swords give you a counterattack. So this is an assassin dagger. Can we wield it? I'm going to wield the dagger for now. And I think we're going to use the scroll to get the location of a life shard. Done. Clay pit would be good. But we still have the Tower of Dominion. And the problem is, we really could use an army before we take these guys. So you'll notice there's bad guys right next to the Butchermen, and they're ugly. They're a little ugly. Like our attack is only 9, their attack is 41, their defense is 5. So we would get our asses kicked. Oh, yep, those guys are bad. Now we will also see that there's another city site nearby those. So that's not bad. We'll take the item. Yeah, a lot of oh, okay, we've already grown to a town. So as you grow, you can sort of pick sort of what you want to do for the town. Wow, so we could go town and get unrest. Conclave is research. Town is growth focused and money focused. Honestly, there's not much here, to be quite honest with you. I think we're going to go for a conclave. We want to go for research here. We're very isolated, I feel. So yeah, we're gonna now. This is gonna be. I think this is gonna be a fairly quiet night. I believe. I'm just guessing. No one knows I'm streaming tonight. I just picked this and just went with it because I wanted to show this game off. I played a game I was not thrilled with, and I wanted to show off a game I was happy with. But I tried to show it a little bit last night, but I'd screwed it up with the mod, so I fixed it. So here I am. So I'm actually going to. So what do we got? An odd HUD. You also have quests. You also have like sites, right? So we're gonna go. I don't like the fact that. So what do we got here? A woman stands out, unmoving outside her home. It isn't until you get close you realize she's standing at a crude grave. She doesn't say anything. What have you come to take? I've nothing left. I'm sorry for your loss. 3 men, creatures came to my house and attacked my husband. He was strong, able to take branches off an oak with one swing of his axe. They came for him, not for the gold we have, or for the chickens or our newling pigs. They killed him right here, and when they did, one of the 3 fell down and died beside him, even though he hadn't been struck. The other 2 carried Neville's body away, but left the dead one. I don't understand. I can avenge your husband. And so these are butchermen. Butchermen, when they kill you, they raise you as a zombie, pretty much. So we're going to get some XP out of that and some fame. But I think I'm going to need some buddies, some boys. So we did get restoration done. We will do civics. I like to do that first set of civics before I do like the warfare tree or the magic tree. So we have 2 guys. Neither of these guys are mages. This is a merchant. He's going to give us money. And this guy is quick, +2 initiative. Soul Spark, Air, Lightning. What do we... These are all just markers. He is super merchant guy. He will give us lots of money. We're going to take the merchant. Sure. And don't get me wrong, but neither of those guys was great. So I'm just gonna live with that. We're going to run back, and then I'm going to turn our production momentarily to militia. Oh, God. It's going to take some turns. Yeah, we're gonna grab 2 militia, and then we will build. Then we will start building the workshop again, and that's going to increase our production even more. Okay. And so, I mean, this guy. Oh God, we are so bad at this. So let's trade items with this guy. He's got a little war staff, 8 attack. And he's got where increases sight range. That's great. So let's give him the dagger, and we will equip the battle axe. And that's still not going to help us much. Yeah, our attack's 20. So we're going to have to wait for these militia. In the meantime, let's go check the back door over here. So we did get our civics. We're going to buy and get knowledge. So our heroes will go and check. And the one thing I love about this game, and I love this, is it plays a lot like a game of, say, King's Bounty or something, where you're just wandering around with your hero stack and doing stuff. And yes, and then there's a 4X going on. An air shield. Ooh, okay. I'm going to take that, and then we're going to switch equipment again, because I'm going to take that shield. That shield is 4 defense. It gives me air and lightning resistance and +4 dodge. That's okay. And even though I have to go back to the rusty short sword, I think I'm okay with that. That dude is going to charge us at some point. Let's go here. You run into a nobleman. The request: you escort his daughter back to his estate. Of course we will. Yes. All right, that's cool. Right. So, do we have all 3 of them? We do. So let's take the turn. Oh, they are going to attack us, potentially. No. So we do want shard harvesting, which will allow us to harvest magical shards. We are heading back. We're going to pick up our extra troops here. We got shard harvesting done. I say we get leather working wouldn't suck. So again, there's a crafting system in this game. In the sense that you can, I shouldn't say that, there's a unit customization system more than there's an absolute crafting system. So let's go here. Oh, you arrive, and bandits have camped outside the estate. There's no reason for unpleasantness. Give the girl nice. I will not betray my task. So we're in the first fight. So here you go. Here's our 3 guys. And our first dude's here. So up here, up top, you should see we have 96 gold. We have 68 mana to cast spells. We can disjoint skeleton. Destroys a wild skeleton. That doesn't help me much. Lifelessness. Burning hands. That one's not bad. And we have a heal, so we're a healer too. I mean, I'm going to move up. That's fine. We also might have other skills. Divine Touch, but we don't really need Divine Touch here. So you have a list of skills. You can put them on the tray, effectively. So she is done. He's going to move up beside her. We're going to take some attacks. I have this turned up to 5x. So I'll turn it down to 2x just to show you the combat. Now, this is our unit of militiamen. They're going to move up, and they're going to start rolling up the side. So that was pretty good. I am going to move up and roll up the side. Ooh, very nice crit. Ooh, throwing knife. Okay, our boy's taking some damage, but he's okay so far. You get bonuses for being adjacent to folks. Your own folks, I should say. So we got a little bit of XP there. Our guy was injured, but he did live. We have a blessed short sword. I like that. Leather cuirass and garden crab. Okay, so we'll take all the stuff. So what does this do? Garden crab by Jack Peterson. Restoration is unlocked. Well, that's sort of dumb. I'll use it. I will equip the blessed short sword. And then we have a dog collar. I will equip the leather armor. And we will take... I'll take the money for now. We get some experience because we succeeded at the quest. And then... now that we've leveled up to level 2, we get to pick a class, which is pretty cool. So... now, the base game does not have this many classes. it effectively has, what does it have? It has like effectively defender, assassin, commander, mage, warrior, I think. I think those are the base classes. We get a little bit of a more interesting swath of classes here. I think my lady here. So what I'm looking for, yeah, she's lifey and fiery. I like that she's a cult leader. I don't even know what that means. She's a celestial. Come on, man. Come on. So she's got to be, in my opinion, she's got to be a mage of some kind, right? When she kills a unit, she gets mana. Just one. Her magic power is what, 72? Yeah. So yeah, let's. I don't want to be a grave lord. That's a little too. I'm going either sorcerer. I think we could go spiritualist. I don't like cannibalize one. That's not in my. Is a sorcerer, is a wizard. It's a mage and a wizard. Wizard is like a type of equipment, right? You get wizard equipment effectively. Do we want to be world-changing spells or a quote-unquote two spellcaster? I say we go mage, so she is a mage. Done. Okay, so now he's hurt pretty bad, actually. Let's get back into town here. And then, oh, the merchant, he showed up. We could pop him down. We could make him a ranger. That'd give him ranged attack. And then we could just pop him the bow and just be done with that. He could be a commander. Commanders are good. They're also your governors. I don't even know what a zero does. That's crazy. What does that even mean? Yeah, I don't. Why is that a thing? I'm thinking commander or ranger. I'm going to choose commander for him. I don't know that I can. Do I? Let's see. Do we make him the governor, or do we have to be the governor of that first city? That I wonder. Or does he just reduce unrest wherever he's at? So I think he does. I think if he's sitting in this city at all, he reduces unrest. Now, what that means is we're going to immediately have to train someone else, right? Because I need to have my third unit. So you can only start with 4 units in your army. Right off the bat, that technologies increase that. So, okay. So we're going to sit for a tiny bit. We're going to sit for a tiny bit. Done. Oop. Yep. Do we have any spells to cast? Oh, I see. So we can cast a spell to become an apprentice in various bits. We can cast Courage, which gives hit points and magic resistance. We can cast Regeneration. And these are unit things. Tireless Page. Enables the target. I don't know what that does. That is a C tooltip, C warnings. Don't know what that means. That makes me a little nervous. So we are going to just end our turn. The Butchermen are asking to be released. We're going to go 2 more turns and just sit for 2 more turns to get the militia out the door so we can have a full army. And then we're going to construct the rest of this stuff here. Let's construct an herb. Let's train a pioneer, which is a settler, and then let's build here an herbalist. Done. In the meantime, we have an army with 66. Decent enough defense. Let's go fight these guys. So we're going to go collect some XP here. We're going to battle these Butchermen. Butchermen are dangerous. Don't love them. We're going to run up to the side. Cut that guy down. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. All right. All right. It's just us and the spider. Oh, she's taking some damage. Oh, that ain't good. Okay. Let's heal her. There we go. These guys will move up and flank. Oh, Jesus, they take a lot of damage. Holy crap, they poisoned the shit out of them, and they died from the poison. So we're going to lose our entire army here with this one frickin' spider. So the militia and Colo Patiron have at least lived, and now she levels up. And so this is why I had to install the mods. The leveling up with the mods is great. So we can get an experience bonus, more magic power, more mana per season, which is actually very useful. Summons if we want to go the summoning route. Level 2 fire will give us Flame Dart, which is our ranged attack. Every character gets potentially Angel Blood. Must be level 7 to get Legionary. I don't need the 15%. We can get the plus 25%, which we will actually choose. I'll equip that. We get fame for wiping out a layer, and then in this case, a magic item. Oh, that fight was not good. We literally lost 2/3 of our army. To that spider was nasty. God-awful nasty is what that was. In the meantime, let's go up here. And I hate to say it, but we need to re-get our boys back. we need more grist for the middle here, guys. We do now have leather working. Let's get a champion. I mean, we're not going to fight them yet. That's just not okay. So I do think that we need to just sword a rest now. Cost 25. How much upkeep is it? 1 mana maintenance. Let's cast Regen on our guy. That'll quickly get him back to, up to snuff. And then, frankly, we can delete that spell. How do we do that? I think it's somewhere here. Do we have any spells on his ass? Yes, we do. How do we get rid of that spell? Oh, there we go. Mana maintenance 1. Units with spell. No? Oh, no, that's who we have. Where are the current spells that we have running? Now, some of this is all added by the mods again. So, that is indeed a thing. Oh, we get a life shard right there because that's what that scroll did. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. How do we? I would at this point. I would pause if I knew what the hell. If we were not, because I don't pay the mana maintenance on that spell anymore. Let's go to Kingdom, maybe? Ledger? Kingdom Report? Foreign Relations? Research? No. This is the different types of troops we can make. You would think I would be able to nuke it right there. Instead, it takes me to the do the thing. Somewhere there is going to be, so we will not worry about it right now, but we're going to have to worry about this in the future. I can't have this. Okay, so we've got our settler, our pioneer. I'm going to send her up, and we will protect them momentarily. And we're going to get this second town up and running here. And send all the militia up there. These aren't bad sites. These are pretty good sites. All things considered. We've got a level 1 champion thing that we can do now. Training. We'll do training. And we do have champion available because we get to get a new guy. Hey, what's up, Nutmeg? Hey. How many? Oh, Jesus, Nutmeg. I'm an addict, really, is what it comes down to. I mean, Civ 4, Civ 5, Civ 6. Fallen Enchantress, it's sequel Sorcerer King. Galciv 2, Galciv 3. I think I own an original copy of Galciv, and the original Galactic Civilizations from Stardom only ran on OS2 Warp. So guess what I did years ago? I got myself an old copy of OS2 Warp, and I installed it on an old desktop I had just to play Galciv 1. So she is a life apprentice. She gives us more money. I don't know. I sort of dig that a little bit. The man has all the X's. We're going to get Tesha here. And, I mean, I think we are going to settle here. And we'll make a little army there. And I think you will also run up there. So we got Niold, and we're going to make a logging camp. Logging camp is always one of the best things to start with, in my opinion. Workshop is one of the second best things to start with. Is there a spell we can cast? Sovereign's Call costs no maintenance, so we're going to eat Sovereign's Call and put it there and get the growth bonus. And I think we're going to move our... Oh, no. Okay, that wasn't quite what we wanted to do here. She must be... Is she out of movement? No, she's not out of movement. But she might be. No. Okay, so we're going to make our quote-unquote stack here. And our stack is... And we're going to put you in there for now. And the commander did raise, so we want to see what he can possibly do for us. He can get us some cash. What I don't love with the commanders have the one thing that I believe sucks, which is they don't get enough city stuff. Like there's only, I mean, there's like this tree effectively. Let's go with the plus 15 XP first. And so now we get the next thing, and we can either pick more research. What does an archivist do? Plus 50 when producing research. Plus 1 essence, mean you can cast another spell in the city. Or scroll scribe is plus 20% research. I think we're going to pick that one. And we are going to pick a monument because that will up our zone of control, which will allow us to pull this life shard in. What is the 4X? 4X is it's a genre of game which stands for explore, exterminate, exploit, and something. Right? It is a strategic game along the lines of Civilization, if that makes any sense. Civ is one of the first 4 X's. Exonerate. No, I don't think so. Exalt. No. Extra cheese. What sets this one apart from the others? Okay, so this one's rough, right? Because this is not the best constructed of all the 4X's in the universe. What it has going for it, in my opinion, is, and this goes for a lot, and it shows you sort of, you know, where a little bit of where I sit in the 4X space. So what it has going for it is, I think the base gameplay is decent, so that's easy, but that does not set it apart. What sets it apart is the heroes, so your champion units, the gear, so the quests. So it has a ton of role-playing elements to the 4X. Not the same way Crusader Kings does, or the same way Old World does, where you are still mostly playing an abstracted, unit leader, and you are making decisions like that. There's not a lot of decisions in the game, like, oh, your wife cheated on you with your uncle, who's the Duke of such and such. Do you throw them in jail, kill the Duke, right? Or what? You don't have that kind of thing. What you have is great tactical combat with great hero units, a lot of cool gear, and a lot of stats. Now, again, some of this is modded in, so keep that in mind, please. I shouldn't have modded it. Maybe I should have played it straight just to show you what the game was just without the mods. But I love some of the mods, even though they're a pain in the ass to install. And it really has a lot of that fun part of building up a really cool hero stack and doing lots of cool stuff with it. And there's also city building. And I think that's what I love about the game. So let's go collect this chest here with our little mini army. This will summon a mercenary to our group. We're going to just say okay for now. And then what I do need is, let's trade with our gal here. Our lady has just a plain old dagger. Well, we're going to give her dual daggers. And we're going to give her... I don't know that we really have anything else. I'll give her the mercenary scroll just because I'm using the blessed short sword. Let me sell. I'm going to sell the rusty short sword. I might sell the balanced axe, but what I want to do is I'm going to buy a little bit of gear for the new lady here. Okay? And so now both of our heroes are a little bit better than they were before. Our whole army is 62 and 9. It's not a great army, by the way. Having said that, we can take out some shrills. So this is the battle screen here. You fight on this little grid. You usually start relatively close to each other. The fights are fairly quick, but reasonably, I'm gonna say reasonably okay. Like, how do you put it? They're reasonably tactical, even though they're fairly quick. Now I have the speed turned up to 2x, so that people will move quick, and so on. So we're gonna move her up, hit the fire shrill. This is our second hero. She's gonna move up. And the shrills are bad because of that. But again, I think we can kill them fast enough that it doesn't matter that they have a lot of ranged attacks that can hit our fairly weak troops at this point. Yeah, we can kill them. So we level up. I love that, of course. Not like you don't level up in other other 4Xs, like Age of Wonders. JRP style combat, yeah, a little bit. So Colopatrion. So what is she going to focus on now? Compassion gives her a heal bonus. More mana per season. Summoner's Boon. I don't. Do I want to be a summoner? I'm almost always a summoner if I play a mage. I'm going to say no, and instead what I'm going to do is we're going to go to Fire Disciple 2, which is going to give me Fiery Dart. And then the lady we just hired, we can now make her into a thing. What do we want to make her into? Let's pick a class. So what is she? She's a life apprentice. She's Altarian blood. She can rush and take another action. There's something to be said for that. They make good assassins because of the taking another action thing. In fact, let's make her an assassin. Sure. So she is now an assassin. So now she levels up with those trees. Now if we walk in there, we're going to gain some fame and some stuff here. What does this do? +1 initiative and +1 accessory. We're going to give that to What's-Her-Nuts. We have Fire Shrill Mandibles, +3 fire spell damage. So she'll equip those. I'm going to sell the other ones, I think, maybe. Oh, I'm not within my own territory. So there you go. I can't sell. Nope. Are we... Nope. What's going on here? Looks like we are settled. Are we getting... We expanded, but not in the direction I wanted to. That's not okay, guys. Oh, that's the monument. Crap. Okay, the herbalist is getting us there sooner or later. We're going to switch those. I want to get this monument. I need to get this. How big is the map? Good question. We're playing on a large map. I actually don't know how big that ends up being, if I'm to be totally honest with you. It can be fairly big. It can also be fairly small. Like you can adjust it. We played. I made this with. Can I see my map choices? I don't know that I can. Yeah, sorry, but I don't know right off the bat how big this is. But it is reasonably large. I think we're going to swing down. We really should be building more cities, I think, also at this point. I don't need shipbuilding. I do want drills, though. Can I get drills yet? Yeah, I can study drill. Drill's going to give me another army slot for my armies, which is sort of critical. Oh, geez, already. Damn it. So that's going to be a problem. Ah, shit. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Let's get a pioneer out the door as quickly as possible and see if we can't settle out over... If there's a spot over here, I want to settle it. So let's use the road to our advantage. There is a little bit of city spamming in the game that you sort of have to occasionally partake in. The bandit captain's bitching at us because we're next to him. So let's get construction going here. I want... So our unrest is 33%, which is just a 1/3 off the top of everything we produce. That happens because we have multiple cities. The more cities you have, the more unrest. And you do absolutely have to sort of take care of that. I think we will with a cleric. And we're trying to get this pioneer up, huh? Oh, and I can take another militia, can't I? Oh, okay. Well, I hate to say, but we're going to add him for now. Oops, we just walked. I don't know what. Oh, we walked out of there. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. Let me go see if there's a city site that we need to take care of. So we did get drills out the door. I mean, it's supposed to. We're gonna research charms. Right, the world is ruined, and you are sort of quasi-godlike mages bringing it back. Let's kill these earth shrills. In the meantime, I don't actually know. Go up there, pioneers. We got to kill these bandits. These bandits are sort of in our way, and that will sooner or later matter to us. Let's battle the shrills. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up to here. We're going to cast Burning Hands. That hits 3 targets, killing 2 of them. Very nice. She's going to walk up with her weapons. Done. Super quick, easy fight. Now, what I'm worried about is it's possible to have a mighty trade empire with just a bit of combat. So this one isn't quite... okay. So here's what I love about this game. So it depends on what you like, Nutmeg, what you mean by combat. It is fairly easy, in my experience, I'm playing at just whatever the sort of average difficulty is. I find it reasonably easy to keep the AI at bay at certain difficulty levels. And then what you can do is build a big empire, of course, but you will still have to use your armies to clear the land. You can't get away with not fighting. You have to clear the land. And then you're going to get fame, of course, and you're going to get, like, you get... I want you to take this, and I'm going to take the +1 moves. What I'm concerned with is that she has already settled somewhere nearby, and that's why the city sites go away as you settle near them. Because you can only build cities sort of near one another. I mean, you can't build cities near one another, if that makes any sense. So you can play fairly peaceful in many cases. That's not to say you can always build peaceful. Sometimes it's just going to happen that they're going to come and try to kick your teeth in. I'm going to go town. I want to grow. This town needs to grow. You are going to explore the site. An item in the hand of the skeleton who once owned it. That's crappy. It's an explore / it's a PvE game with a 4X wrapped around it. Have you played King's Bounty? It has a lot of that where you... No, we don't have any unrest here because we have a governor in there. So we will build all the growy bits here. And hell, I'll just line them up for now. There's no reason not to just line everything up at the moment. Having said that, I would love to build a clay quarry here too, because that's going to up my material. I would love to build a clay quarry here, and I should have done that a long time ago. Let me move that up to the front. What's up, Victor? How are you, man? It's good to see everybody. I did not expect to, wasn't going to do the thing tonight, but just sort of came to me that I wanted to play this game. Game is running smoothly. We have not screwed it up yet. We didn't screw it up. And you know what? I'm going to cut all these. And then after I do that, I'm going to train another pioneer, and I will build an outpost. What makes this game good is the hero stacks. The combat is tight and short and still decent. And I like the exploration and PvE aspects to the game. There's a lot of monsters to fight. There's actually whole zones of the map that are like the Death Valley kind of thing, where there's a ton of monsters and you have to open it by killing a guardian and then you go in. So it has a lot of RPG elements to its 4X. And I really do appreciate that. I enjoy that quite a bit. And it does that better than most games, including, I believe, Endless Legend. So we've got rituals down. Oof. The mod pack I am using here. Hold on. I will send you the crazy. I just got them off of Nexus. There is an unfortunate amount of breed me you have to do, and the modding for this game never quite made it off the ground, if that makes any sense. And so I'm using Black Market Bazaar, Champion Bonanza, and Extra Deconstruct Legacy of Magic. Those are the 3 mods. The vanilla game is decent. What you lack in the vanilla game, you don't get quite as much item and class differentiation, right? I mean, you can play the vanilla game for quite a bit. And then at some point you're going to go, this is all sort of samey, and I know what I build when I build a warrior, and I know what I build when I build a mage, because it's all about the same. And then you get into the bits, I think. Let's grab a champion again. Let's kill these shrills, too. So we got the shrills. Yeah, I'll fight them. I'll just fight them. If she's going to charge up, she can't quite make that, can she? She cannot get there. That is too darn bad. She's going to charge up and smack them, which was not ideal. She charges up. She can rush. I'm going to rush, and we'll take an extra action and get there. Oh, we missed. Well, that really sucked, by the way. And now she took one to the chin. Quite unfortunate. Can we kill that? No, we cannot get this thing killed, can we? Okay. It's okay. It's okay, man. She's going to move there and hit that guy. There we go. A little counterattack. Oh, she's getting her ass beat. I don't like that. Don't like it. Don't like it. Can I heal her from here, or is that a touch spell? That is... Oh, no, she can heal. Okay, that's good. So we're going to heal. We're going to use those guys to smack that dude. These guys are late to the party. Dead. Okay, cool. And we got a level for Tesha. Tesha's our life assassin? That's dumb. But it is. It is what it is. I don't hate the graphics. Like, I don't mind the graphics, but they are old. They are old. I usually do take the first thing as the experience bonus. That just helps. Okay. So let's go clear out these quests. No, she wanted me to go somewhere. I forget. That's the problem. Oh, yeah, and there's the... Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to clear out this stupid bandit camp. We do need to make some... So we're going to build in the resources around us. That's going to help us quite a bit. We'll build the life shard. Yeah, we're starting to get there. I wish I had a third city though. I think I am. I think what's going to happen is the. Oh my gosh! Please tell me I'm not on a freaking island. Oh, that would suck. Okay, let's clear out. So okay, two things then. We're going to clear out the bandits. We're not going to auto-resolve because, again, these guys can be weirdly dangerous with the bowmen because they can cut down folks, you know, which she's going to run to here and then cast the Burning Hands, which hits 3 squares. So there you go. So she's going to nuke the 3 squares. She'll go up the end here, end around. Okay, that's fine. The putsy units are supposed to eat some hits for the heroes. Finish him? We didn't finish him. Come on, guys. There we go. There we go. Now the bow comes in, which I hate, because they always target the guy who's most injured. Almost always. She comes in. Oh, God, she's going to gut him. Oh, ouch. Don't like it. Finish him off. Heal him. We'll just make sure we heal that dude. Just in case we can't get there. Charge up. Everybody charge. Now the bowman's like, I'm going to die. And you are. We're going to rush. She has that ability. And the combat is over. I like that combat. I love this combat. It's not... It has it's weird. When it hits that weird sweet spot of there's just enough of it, it's fast enough. There's still things you have to do to make it work. I think I'm going to take +10 magic power. And now we have Dumb Root. Okay, so this is one of the modded items. A wooden root fashioned into a mace. You cannot read that. I can barely read this. I would change the UI size, but it requires a full restart. The root has several growths of unknown fungus on it. The dumb root has an odd effect of causing a noticeable degradation in intelligence. for whoever is struck by it. So it is -4 initiative. It has crushing blow, bashes, may knock your target prone. When you hit them, it reduces their magic power. So there you go. I'll keep it. And we have a bow, and that's fine. And we got some bows from them. Got a rusty shield. I'll have to check that out. So let's look at the equipment here for our gal. Like, I like this shield. It's +4 dodge. That is a shittier shield by far. The Blessed Short Sword really doesn't do much for us. Like, the dumb root would do just as well, maybe, for us, but I just don't like it as a... I think it looks dumb. Oh, and we might, like I said, we might not have properly modded, so there might not be a model for it. So we might still have some problems mod-wise. If someone's D&D weapon has so much lore, that's funny. That's true. That's true. Do we want to trade any of this crap to our gal here? Our gal's using double short swords, which isn't bad, actually. She's done quite well with that so far. If we had an assassin weapon, so what the assassin weapons do is, if you're the correct class for the weapon, you can use it if you're not the correct class, but if you are the correct class, and again, I think some of this is modded in. If you are the correct class, you then get more abilities with it. So I think that is pretty cool. Okay, that's fine. What are we trying to do now? I want the Pioneer to find us some crap, for sure. Let's go to this modest inn. A merchant comes to you. My lord, a nest of dangerous nausea nearby. Sure, we'll kill the nausea. Done. We'll do that for you. That looks awful. Need a boat to get off the island. I wonder if that's is that land bridge or is that an island? Yeah. So we need to worry about that a bit, eh? In the meantime, collect the shit. A potion. You can get enough power to cast any spell, but it burns out quickly. Wow, okay, that's cool. I like that. Let's go see what those nausea have for them. So we got our Pioneer. So what we're going to do is we're going to run her over to the side here. We did get Champion recruited. We're going to have to do shipbuilding. You're absolutely correct. So we get another Champion. Tommy Bone. What's up, Tommy Bone? Bone. +3 defense. He is a warrior. He is a defender. We're taking Tommy Bone. Tommy Bone. I'm sold. Again, that's the Champion Bonanza. That's a mod. I said I should have not done the mod so that I could just say, oh, here's the game. And then there's this whole other thing going on. What does Tommy Bone have? Tommy Bone has a spear. Champion spear. We're going to put Tommy Bone in army. We are going to trade with Tommy. Tommy, you can take a battle axe. Tommy got an axe. You could take the mace, which is terrible because it looks like you don't have anything. But you know what? I think I'm still going to do it. I think I'm giving you the mace. It's burning time. Oh, my God. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it. And then we're going to sell all this extra crap. Used by enchanters. We don't want that, but we do want to sell... A wolf pelt might be a quest item. Okay. Oh, because you can sell them in some cases. Yeah, so we're going to sell the mandibles. I'm going to sell the crude bows, because, well, they're crude bows. I'm going to buy Tommy We have 300 some bucks. Let's buy Tommy a little bit of armor here. There we go. Tommy Bone. And so Tommy Bone now has a little bit of defense on him. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's see. I don't know how bad these nausea are going to be. Looks like there's only 3 of them, though. That's pretty cool. And what's a nausea look like? They have 15 hit points, 8 attack, 8 defense. Not too much of an issue. I'm going to just move my folk up here. We'll move Tommy Bone up. Now we can come up and we'll cast. Ooh, they resisted it. Oh, Skippy. She will Blade Dance. That sucked, by the way, because she missed. These guys do poison, so Tommy Bone don't care about poison. Okay, that joke is probably going to get way older for you than it is for me, by the way. Just keep that in mind. Like, I'm going to... Ooh, that guy's going to die. I don't want him to die. I would like... Don't die, don't die. Okay, I'm going to heal you. I'm going to heal you. I like to keep my units up and alive if I can. But you're right in the sense that they... Really? Quit dodging. Stop it. Burning Dagger doesn't suck. Okay. We got a Burning Dagger. You find a young nausea. You share some meat with it, and it submits to you. Bam. All right. So, interesting now. So we have a nausea. And maybe we'll put... Maybe the Bonester gets a snake army. What do you think? Yes. I think it's time to make some beer. And some extra food. We are building the life altar. She goes up here. No, we can't get him out. Oh, did we? Are we out of moves? We're out of moves. Okay. Are there giant bats? I don't think there are giant bats in the game, strangely enough. All right, our commander. I mean, all of this is fine. We'll choose Great Administrator. Giant bat. Yeah. All right, so let's give Tommy Bone an army. So that is our secondary goal. Build Tommy B an army. Tommy, you go grab whatever items in there. Twin daggers, dual jambia for assassins. Well, that's good to know. You are going to build, we'll do it here, an outpost. And we're going into the Butcherman's lair. So these are Butchermen. If they kill you, they will essentially eat you and raise you as a zombie. So we need to be a little bit wary that we're not letting our units get sort of capped here. I would like her to go. She can't quite. She can go up here and cast Burning Hands on these 3 squares and hit both of those guys. Done. And we just kick their ass. So done and done. Oh, he did not. Ooh, he didn't do too bad though. He jacked her up. Okay. All right. We do have a shield bash. We do have items, of course. We do have more spells, but I don't know. Oh, I should put flame dart on our thing here. Let's assign flame dart to there. I'll be honest. I am a little upset with that. How much damage? 15 damage or 15 damage. Let's hit him. He dodged. Son of a bitch. That's going to suck. We're going to charge these guys up to do some quick damage. I need to back her out. I don't want her getting injured. So there we go. Perfect. And we kill. Good. Okay. So if your heroes die, then typically what happens is they don't die. Instead, they take a permanent disability. They take like a scar or a concussion, or, and again, that sucks a bit, right? So she got her assassin on. For battle wisdom allows you to use powers. It's like a power. We're going to take dodge. Sacrificial dagger. Ooh. Double axes. The heirloom. You watch. Half expecting the creatures to rise again, but they stay dead. As long as they're dead, they won't need this axe. Tommy Bone could use that axe. And we get a champion because we got enough fame. So we can get another governor, which I don't hate. And I can't trade with Tommy because he's not here. That is problematic. She's going to sit in the city and reduce its unrest, of course. And so now that's going to increase that city's production a little bit. Tommy busy. And we're sort of hurt. But we can build an apiary. And so that'll attach to this city here. So you can go out and steal resources, you know, from the map, effectively. Let's see if we got a land bridge. Or if not, it looks like we do have a land bridge, which we absolutely need to collect sooner than later, I think. So we got some research. Woe to you, Colopatrion, if your wandering hand reach into the lands of the Faith Earth. We only wish peace between our nations, the Fang. What the hell? I have no idea what that meant. Well, I do see there's an earth shard here and a clay pit. Like, both of those are great to collect. So we almost want... That was a small man. It was a small man. I almost want another settler. So we're going to pop another pioneer out. So what's her face? New Capitar wants to go into a trade treaty with you. Yes. Oh, those are the Darklings, right? So they're tiny. You're right. So we've met 3 factions. I also like the diplomacy in this game a little bit. Let's propose a trade. So on my end, so on my end, I have money, mana, beer to trade. She has a lot of beer. But you can also trade your tech. And you can't trade individual things that you've learned, but you can trade your points that you've earned to the next thing, right? So you're, let's do a treaty. No, let's do a, nah, we're good. We don't, oh, we can do a non-aggression pact. And she thinks that's worth 20. And usually that means 10 to 20 bucks. So we're going to do that. It's agreed. So we have a non-aggression with New Capitar now. That's the purple. That is the Darklings. And they are presumably just exploring with their heroes, which, boy, if we were at war, that would be the dumbest thing ever, because we would just eat those guys. That Brood Hunters army makes me a tiny bit nervous, I have to admit. I would love a full... Bro, Vampire game is very good. What a surprise. Hello, Gino. Yes. No, Vampire is pretty cool. I did enjoy Vampire. It's a fun game. What are we doing here? We need, you know what we need, I hate to say it. Oh, we can't train a Pioneer yet. Shit. We need a Defender, so we'll train one. We've lowered Unrest to 0 because we have a Governor there. I believe we need as much food as possible, study, so we're just going to build buildy things. But what I do notice, and sort of disturbs me the tiniest bit, is that there's a city right there. So Faith Earth. So what do we got here? Into the throne room come 3 sad-looking adventurers. They explain at considerable length that they met at a local pub and decided to go on a quest. Unfortunately, this quest brought them to the ancient dungeon of Orilinor? I don't know. Oh. Kurgan's jailer. That dungeon was thought to be lost, and frankly, it would have been better had it stayed lost. Oh, when we opened it, a couple centuries worth of monster breeding was unleashed into the countryside. Oh, a demon known as Anythan is there. What do you want to do? Can't you get real jobs? So, find the cave that leads to the dungeon and defeat the bad guy. And by the way, yeah, but we do get the adventurers. So we're going to put him there. We're going to put him there. And we got one of them ourselves. So we actually, so the adventurers joined your army. So we are strong. That Tommy Bone's army is pretty strong too. Tommy Bone could use some more guys. But we also have some escaped Darklings sort of ravaging the countryside. So he's going to go back and handle that. You're going to go back and handle the Brood Hunters. Oh, shit. Okay, that's a problem. We need to train just plain old dudes. Yeah, no, they can eat towns. We don't want them to eat our town. I don't know that they necessarily will, because we do have a governor in it, and the towns do get militia, like they do get like bowmen and stuff. So I don't think that we are powerless, but man, they released a whole bunch of shit into the world, these 3 yutzes. Okay, there's our defenders. He's going to join up with T-Bone. And we're going to attack T-Bone's army. But I think we can auto-resolve. Let's let's battle once. These guys, it's a single stack. That's pretty weak. We're not going to send the Nausea up yet. We'll send the defenders up to hit that guy. Oh, they didn't hit him. Wow, they are just dodging the shit out, and the Nausea kills him. So, okay, that's cool. Oh, you get +3 magic resistance, permanent boost. That's cool. And now I think we can sort of auto-resolve these little ones. And Tommy still gets XP for it, of course. And stuff, if indeed stuff is called for. This is good. We need Tommy to level. Naga favorite snack is Darkling. I think it is. I'm going to equip the Van Braces. That's actually pretty cool. I'm worried they're going to eat this outpost too. Like that does worry me a tiny bit. Let's put them in there. Let us battle the brood hunters, because those guys can be awful at times. We're going to walk up. We're going to cast fire. That sucked, actually. She's going to run up and slash that guy, and she critted him. Very nice. Who is this? This is an evoker. Let's back up. Let's fire. Okay, that's cool. Oh, shit. Shit. Bowman. 2 frickin' bowmen. That sucks, by the way. All right, so she can get up there, so that's good. I'm going to heal the evoker, though, first, before anything else. You run up. We're going to rush and run up again. And we're going to have to support that. Because we're going to... Yes, they're going to frickin'... Wow, we're not... They're going to kill that evoker. Yeah, the range attacks are clunky in the game, for sure. 100%. I totally agree with that. I think she is going to heal. I would love to keep that evoker alive. I don't know that that's going to be a thing. But we are going to wellspring and keep the evoker up. And we will try to... what do you want to say? We'll try to focus this guy, one of these guys down, so he's not taking all that damage every round. Okay, we got one. She's gonna attack. Oh, nice crit. Oh my god. He wanted that guy so bad. You know what? I don't have to heal him anymore. Done. That sucked, by the way. I feel bad. I hate... Damn game. I mean, you guys are still gonna die, right? I mean, so there you go. But the evoker was killed. I love all the gear you get. You get all this shit all the time. You just get a ton of shit, which I do appreciate. So we can take level 3 trees, which would give us a growth spell. A tree of life. Become the tree of life. I have no idea what that even means. Turn undead. We can also go hard nuke, which I think we're going to go hard nuke, by the way. Let's get to that. The more dodge is good. It's because it makes her sort of this weird, you know, gives her this little ninja thing on the battlefield, and then we would go and look for crit. And that's off of this precision tree. So let's get the accuracy now. We'll choose precision 1. Neutralizes minor poison. Sure. Caster staff. So it reduces our crit chance, but ups our magic power and gives us a lightning attack. Ooh, maybe equip? Also good. We have learned shipbuilding if we needed it. That's probably not that useful ultimately. I'll take weaponry so we can build some. We can get some cool weapons going here. I'm a little pissed at these evokers, but having said that, I am reasonably happy with. Oh no, I don't want to go. We don't have to go all the way around. Stop it! No. Okay. Okay. Game can be, at times, clunky. Still good. Occasionally clunky. We're going to hit up these Darklings. We're going to auto-resolve. Tommy's just racking up the XP. And we get to see the Warrior Tree. The Warrior Tree, I love some of these, like, warriors are pretty powerful. First off, you can give them proficiency to wear the bitchin' armors, so that's true. But then you also just get plus to attack, right? I mean, that's sort of where you're going. You're going big ol' Chunky. We're going to give him the experience bonus first, though, just because that's almost always a good gig to do. Tommy says, welcome to the Bone Zone. I love Tommy. I'm loving Tommy right now. Do we have anything else to do? Any other troops that need moved? Any other bits? So this city gets either a guild warehouse. I mean, it's fine. It does increase your unrest. I think all these increase your unrest. Yeah, the towns generate unrest, unfortunately. The slums get growth. Trained units and champions. +3 growth. I don't like that. None of that's good. That's better. Guild Grocer feels like the best right now. We'll go with that. Acolyte number 2. You always did have a thing for Acolyte number 2. Okay, so Tommy has cleaned this town, so that's good. He has cleaned out the town. We're gonna bit more beer. I think more beer is good. I feel we need more food and more growth and so on. So we're just going to go with food and growth for now. Done. Okay, that is pissing me off. So what's happening? And this is bad. This is not a good. I need to pay more attention. So what happened is this Darkling moved to here, which blocked the reason it walked me this whole way first was because one of these armies moved into the space that would allow. They blocked my path, and so the game said, "Well, you don't want to necessarily automatically go fight that guy, so we're going to walk you all the way around." When this guy moved into this space, it then walked me all the way back around. That is no bueno. That's not cool, for sure. That caravan's going to die, frankly. In a world filled with fantasy. So where is our gal? Our gal is way up there now. And that's fine. But I am not super jazzed about that. Can we go here? Yes, we can. Okay. Have you played The Wrath of the Righteous? Similar battle elements I see here as a side game, if that makes sense. I've played the Pathfinder games, and yes, I played Wrath of the Righteous. It scratches a totally different itch, though, frankly, a little bit. Weirdly enough. So we do have our Pioneer, we do have our guys. I think what we're going to do, actually, we're going to run this little army, and we're going to go kill these Darklings to let the Pioneer go and get there. Even though it's going to mean a little bit of unrest for our town here for the next couple days, we can even auto-resolve this, I think. Yeah. The brood layer. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we need to go clear that out too. So, and we'd like to give you tribute. So what's happening is, since I have the most strength, so again, this is what keeps them at bay. I don't think the AI is great. I do think there are a few flaws, one of which it is easy to sort of cow it into submission. But But you can turn it up if you want to. I'm just playing on normal for a nice leisurely game with y'all at the moment. Do I still have word up? Hold on, let me. I still have Martin and Rorik and the various characters up on my screen here. So we're gonna kill them. So there you go. We have killed a pocket dagger. Ooh, Tommy Bone fighting the fire shrills. Let's go get those fire shrills. Random thug hits the shrill. The Naga misses. Come on. Another mercenary, another thug. Let's see what T-Bone does. T-Bone knocks him down, but didn't kill him much there. Oh, that's... There we go. Now the damage is rolling in. Okay, T-Bone needs to get some accuracy, because he is missing the hell out of these dudes. Alright. T-Bone has leveled. Okay, T-Bone. So we're going to give you +3 attack. Like, that's... Oh, jeez. Ogre the Unbound. Travelers tell legends of a spirit of violence and rage that lives in the wilds. They say he carries a sword as black as a raven's eye and as hollow as a politician's prayer. There will be no protection for the travelers, armies, and cities he crosses. Flee or join the slaughtered legions that lay in his wake. But the hero that ends him can claim his sword, a legendary weapon forged on another world. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we do have some more boots, but I don't know. +5 dodge? Yeah, I think, sure. We're going to trade those. We're going to take the +5 dodge boots, because her dodge ought to be just pretty good by now, right? Pretty darn good. Pocket dagger, that's going to up her crit chance. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we're doing right now. Can we put we'll put the Van braces on. Actually, you know what? She's gonna be theoretically she's supposed to be a melee more. So she'll do that because that gives her +2 attack, I think, also. So her attack is 16, which is pretty good. Her attack is an 8, but she's supposed to be casting theoretically now. Also, we have empty slots in our army here, I think, right? Okay, so I want her, oops, to you. No, we can't do it, can we? Why not? Why not? Let's use that. Let's use that and summon a mercenary. We got there we go. We got a mercenary. We got Wallace. Okay, so what's our goal? Our goal here, we're going to pass off this pioneer. We're going to head back to town. Our goal is to capture this shard. Oh my. Oh, we walked into this Obsidian Legion. Well, that was dumb. Let's not do that again. So our army is a 91 attack, a 14 defense, and 228 hit points. They have 107 attack, 44 defense. So they're a lot defensive here. You'll see they have 6 guys. So down here, I think you might be able to see Hergon B, Hergon A, so 2 boars, effectively. A brood hunter shooting us. And then 3 lizard men, sort of. Obsidian Legion, I don't know if they're stone. I don't know if they're lizards. They got a lot of hit points. Crazy amount of 50 hit points each. They are pretty tough SOBs. I do want to get this Pioneer up here to just collect these two things here. All right, what are we producing in this damn city now? Might behoove us to start making defenders here. That will help a little bit. The militia's defense is 0. The defender's defense is 8. We do have weaponry, so we can get some more stuff going there. I don't know what arcane gardening is, if I'm to be quite honest with you. We're going to learn it, though. God damn it. Our commander gets a bonus, and we're going to take bonus research. What I really need is I need to research more army slots, because that's... The thugs are ours, yes. I believe the thugs are ours. Okay, we're putting to... Oh, Tom... Oh, we got a lot of bandits up here. So I'm going to put an outpost here to sort of hopefully block this off, as well as... but it does suck, because I'm limited to 2 cities right now. Like, I am sort of stuck with 2 cities until I can find another place to put a city. Oof. Okay. I will build a lumberyard. Oh, we are under attack. Holy shit. They attacked us. Well, this might be a short night, guys. Oh, it's going to suck. That is going to suck. Okay. So they charged us this time. Crematorium. What the hell does that have? Now that blocks water mage spells. We do have Fireball. But that takes 2 rounds to cast. I think... Yeah, let's see how bad this goes early. I think we're going to back up and try as best we can. Oh, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. Do not love it at all. You guys run around the corner there. Can we kill anything in here? No, we are absolutely not getting this done. That didn't suck, by the way. But our army is going to suffer a lot. All right, that wasn't awful. That wasn't awful. I'm going to throw this damn knife. Damn it. You're not supposed to... No dodging. Ow. Ow. Also, ow. I would just love to kill a unit of theirs. Nope, not happening, is it? And we're going to use our escape scroll. Bam, so we escaped. The enemies also level up, by the way. Like you could lose to a stack. You could lose to a stack, and that stack gets better over time. Tommy Bone is under attack. Jeez, oh man, God dang it. Presumably, we walked into the wrong zone. It's not the bone zone, it's the boned zone. Even the crag spawn have 50 goddamn hit points. No, run him to the side and see if we can't. I mean, wrong way down a one-way street. We absolutely did get it. Yeah, that was not great. That was not a good scene there. Yeah, that is. I don't think we can flee or whatever. Like, that's just, I don't know that that's a thing. And I'm not sure why these guys are folding. It's 1 point of damage. Think about that. 1 point of damage. Yeah, they're gonna kill this guy. They're totally killing that guy. Oh God! All right, we got one. We got one crag spawn, so they're slightly less terrifying a stack than they were a moment ago, but still hideously terrifying. Yeah, we got nothing. And they did. And we got pneumonia. Minus 50% water cold resistance. Everybody else was killed. We're going to escape. And let's see what else we got here. So we can take the second level civics, which will take mining. The pioneer. Where is the pioneer? Do we have the pioneer? No, she's here. Outpost. Okay, done. And we will build the bits. And now we need those guys. Like, we actually are in a rough spot. Where is Tommy the Bone Zone here? Where did he end up? Did he end up with us? We have militia. We have what's-her-nuts. Did he end up in town? I don't know where. There he is. Yeah, he got sent back to town. We're going to send this pioneer. I suppose there, that'll sort of connect us up, and we can then build an iron mine as well. And I think our goal is going to be to ditch all the weakest units and pull in the defenders, which aren't, like, amazing. They're not, like, the best. They just, it's just a better type of battle. Seems much more interesting than Wrath. No, I mean, I don't hate Wrath. I mean, I like those games, but they scratch a different itch. Like I said, I feel that they're, they are different games. They're role-playing games through and through with combat, and this is a, what do you want to call it? So we can also upgrade these. So keep in mind, we can absolutely upgrade these armies. So see that militia there? We can upgrade it. and I can change his weaponry. Now that I have better weapons, it's going to cost me that much to upgrade him there. Oops. And now you'll see his attack is 27 versus 18. I could upgrade this guy's defense, and that would give him a defense of 8. So largely you could almost turn him into a defender now that you have the weaponry. Which, again, I also appreciate that you can... All right, man. You have a great night. Money is on Bones. I think Bones wins. I think Bones wins this. Right, so now he becomes a militia with other bits. Other and we probably should upgrade at least to the weapons. I think that's probably prudent. We can upgrade our outposts. Good point, good point. Oh god, they're coming after me. Mother effer. I didn't realize that was a thing. Ah, I'm dead. I'm dead. You got me. All right, we're starting another one. We'll get this. All right. I don't think there's any way I win that fight with 4 guys. Maybe if I had the defenders in, if I'd cleared my stacks correctly. I didn't realize they were on the move. I thought they just attacked us because they were. So yeah. So let's auto resolve that. We are dead. Yep. I got a chipped tooth, and we will retire. Womp womp. And you'll see there, I mean, our position was okay. We hadn't done too bad, but the gold guy was kicking it. So, new game. Let's do it. Let's pick a new game. Let's pick Queen Persephone. And she is a summoner. Cult of 100 Eyes. So we can train spiders. This guy can train spiders. They are frail and vulnerable to fire. He is a hater. So shitty fame, shitty bad accuracy inside. Wow, he is not a fun guy. Oracle Cerisa is a summoner. Hate us because they ain't us. Incel hater troll. Elite hacking skills. Let's pick sure, let's pick the Bandit Lord. Hugublem. I hate the name, by the way. Faction backstory goes here, make it good. So they didn't even complete this one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Kugi. We're going to play Kugi. So it's a large world. It's 112 by 96. We can go up to gigantic, colossal, gargantuan, titanic, ludicrous. Let's just do large. How's that? Um, it is. It is. Let's just go with that. Challenge, fine. Customize. Tugiglem, blem. What the hell? It's Gesundheit? What does that? What does that mean? What did that even mean for us? So far beneath the withered plains of the world, Kujiblem discovered her call to do far greater things than dig. A mining expedition on the eastern side of the Scarps had Kugi and a dozen others toiling for years. With no family, home, or drive to adventure, the humble miner spent long days digging downward and restful nights under the sky. Yes. One morning, as the stirred dust hung heavy in the small tunnel, she uncovered a relic of the cataclysm. Accidentally touching this crystal, visions of her mind of dusty waste brought to life from her touch. From that day, she worked to discover herself and the great powers behind that vision. So she has her thing. She starts with a nice little group of bandits here. We need to find a reasonable place to start. You always want to start near trees if you can, in my opinion. Let's go here to see if it... well, we did waste a turn there. That's true. We will get... I always like civics. I always like restoration. We'll pick civics first. None of these are particularly any better than the rest. We're going to take this one and settle here. Aracrian is our city. We're going to construct a logging camp because you should always do that first, I believe. What spells can we cast? Tyrannize. Plus money, but minus growth. We can also summon a familiar. That is good to note. That might be useful for us for sure later. I think I want the growth. Our growth is 2. Let's stick with the growth for now, as opposed to getting all the cash. Hold this boar and you won't want for money. I'll equip the boar, and we'll get a little bit more cash. We get a corrosive dagger. I'm going to say okay. Let's see what she has currently. She has a war staff. I mean, the corrosive dagger feels better. Her magic power isn't terrible. She is brilliant. So that does give her more Tarth blood. +3 attack when the army is small. So they like their small armies. She has sovereign blood, can cast sovereign spells. She has gray magic, and she is a fire wizard right now. Okay. We don't have a ton of mana, so we can go to the camp. Snake Oil, a merchant, has set up a stand here, buying and selling or trading colorless potions to anyone who will buy them. His sign reads Enchanted Elixirs. Huh, what is this, simply water? With a bit of sugar and grain alcohol, the merchant replies. I used to be an honest man, but the world has no need for virtue anymore. Do you have anything else to sell? I have one item of worth, a map. I'll sell it to you for $20. We will buy it for $20. Bam. We get some research, so civics comes up. I'm going to take restoration as well, which also comes up instantly with the research, and we will try to get knowledge out of it. And then we grabbed a treasure chest and got a yurt. I'm not going to equip the yurt because I don't want my movement to be cut to 50%. But if we need to heal, we can sit out there, presumably, and do that. Okay, so can't do a pioneer right off the bat. The Tower of Dominion is a good early game, right? You get one per faction. It's largely your capital city thing. Monument's not terrible. I don't know that it helps us much here in this case, but we will take that. Workshop will do it too. Nope, we need more construction. Pick the workshop. Sure. Requires level 3. I am not yet level 3. Okay, good, good. And a goofy ass helmet. I must have plate mail proficiency. Yeah, so I don't have that. Ooh, Ophidians are rough. We're not quite there yet. But you do notice that there's another city site here. So we are going to want to, as quickly as possible, collect this city site. Woe to you, Kugiblem. If your wandering hand reaches into the land of New Yithril, we only wish peace, bro. Only peace. Oh, and it crashed. Womp womp. Oh, we crashed. Why? You can only build on city sites. That's another thing I actually like about the game is the fact that it limits you in that way, because then that's a little bit more of a it's a less city spammy, even though it still does. You want to rush those. You want to find those city sites, and you want to be able to collect them quickly. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this might not be stable enough. Like I said, might not be stable enough to run. We will see. We'll see. The last game went without a hitch. This one crashed for whatever reason. All right, so we are. If we restart, can I get? All right, new game. Sure. Was that a movie with Olivia Newton-John? Zorfaplu? No? Okay. I'm gonna go. Sure. I'm gonna go here. I usually favor production over food as long as the food is adequate. Having said that, that might be wrong, but I don't know. Let's pick restoration. Let's settle here. We got our city, and in there we're going to build a logging camp and then a Tower of Dominion. And then we're going to get some items. Lost treasure map. I will use it. We get 2 more item sites on the map immediately. Sure, I don't know, but we'll take a look at that. Got an anvil. Okay. Huh. No, really, these look good on you. I'm in. I'm taking these leopard pants. Done. Done. Bam. We also have a little crappy city site right here, which is sort of nice. It's not a good one, but it is there. What kind of idiot would drink a... we're going to use it. That gives us lightning resist. So these guys 30 and 1 defense. We can beat them. I just would rather not lose anyone right now, and I just feel like that's how it's going to go. But, yeah... Let's go for it, right? Right, sure. Perfect pants. Those pants are perfect. You can see them in combat, too. That's the best part. I think she's going to... Flame dart this dude. 1 freaking point. She did 1, and he insta-kills a guy. Well, this is going well. All right, good. We did. Oh, I don't. Oh! Those bandits went down really hard. All right, the bandits died. The spearmen lived, but the bandits just crumpled. They folded like a piece of origami paper. And we have to give Kugi, you Acme drop animal spell. We've got to get Kugi here some. I think we're gonna go with Mage again because she is fire disciple. Done. I mean, she does this nice sword though. That is a nice sword. And now we need, to be quite honest with you, an army of mooks to take hits. Yo, what's up, Michael? Okay, we don't have any mooks to build. That sucks. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. What is wrong with our... Can we make anything? No, it does. We cannot make anything, can we? There, we have no units we can make. I don't know why that is. That makes me a little nervous. What is going on with this faction? Did we walk into a faction that has no units to build until you get some... Well, we got a champion, though. I like that. I like champion. We're taking Alyssa. -2 random injuries. We will keep that in mind. We may definitely need that. The pack drakes terrify me. I'm out. Train a pioneer. We'll make the second city. And I don't have a lot of... We're going to do... We're going to cast enchanted hammers. That will make production go faster. What's up, Michael? How are you doing? You doing good? And then we'll go try to get this quest here, which I didn't appreciate walking all the way around there. The nobleman, it wants us to take. Yeah, sure. We will take your daughter. Oh, fudge. Nope. Nope. Oh no, what are we doing? Stop it. Oh, Pioneer. Got it. Okay. Nope, we're out. We're out. Your daughter can find someone else to take her. um Go monument, go workshop. We're going to instantly have to deal with logging camp. Oh god, workshop. Still can't train anybody. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what this what's going on here. Since you can usually get the militia, but I can't build militia, so presumably I'm a bad. And we have frickin' pack drakes coming, so and the Black Widows. Sure. And I'm going to sit. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Tyrannize doesn't do that, but sure. Tyrannize is a city spell which reduces your growth, but gives you money effectively. Nope, that'd be great. I like that a lot. I like your version better right now, if I'm to be quite honest with you. What can we do? I mean, I can Pillar of Fire. That's doing okay, but those guys are still rough. And I do want to cast, if that's okay. Let me cast Enchanted Hammers here too, because I feel I need research here. Yeah, you can cast strategic level spells. I will probably do that one or two more times. Um, don't know that that helps quite enough. There's a cooldown on it, son of a bitch. That's too bad. Um, must be level 5 to get that. I am going to take the not experience bonus sort of. You sort of have to, I feel, a little bit. I think it's a must have. So the problem is didn't kill the guy, which makes it rough. So let me but let's see, can we cast it again, or is it not yet? Still cooling down. God, you might be able to get one of these guys dead. So, okay. Hmm. I don't know. Okay. So maybe they've decided, call the police. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we have a design now that we can train. Nope. Still don't. Still don't. Still fucking don't. That is super awkward. Super awkward. Not sure what's going on there. I think maybe, like I said, I think it could be the faction. Right? It could just be. Right now, we will focus on just letting that go there. Yeah, we can't generate enough mana to do that. We can probably easily win this fight over here. I think I would like to cast Summon Familiar. So I do now have a Familiar. Weak. They're weak. Familiars are weak, but they can cast spells for you. Alyssa gets a thing. What is Alyssa's vibe? She's an Ironeer, right? No, she's an Ironeer blood. Yeah, so she's punchy. She got magic resistance. Spells cost her more to cast. I definitely say let's make her a defender. She'll get all the armory stuff. No, that's the noble woman. So we do still have I don't want to sell anything. Where's our dudes here? I want to trade. There we go. She's got a big hammer, 11 attack. She can wear the chainmail. I don't want. Maybe. No, no, not right now. I might give her this. It is a slightly better attack, although she gets attacked per battle wisdom, and battle wisdom is going to be, she gets X amount. Let's give her the axes for now. And we're going to sit on that for the moment. What does this army look like? $79 and 5. Let's kill these sons of bitches. All right, I like that. That's a nice attack. Get on up there, lady. Yeah, they're gonna shoot the familiar. Yeah, sure. Strangely enough, I almost don't care because that. Oops. Yeah, that wasn't a great attack. I do hate the fact that he can. I do hate the fact that there's no repercussions for shooting, you know. But that's fine. I get it. Not every game is 5th edition or whatever. So okay, so we killed those dudes. That gives us poison. I'll equip that for giggles. I will trade that to my gal here. We will go in. We'll get a bow, which I don't necessarily want to use necessarily. We'll go to the humble inn. What were we being asked to do here? I forget. Oh, return the noblewoman. Okay, right. We can at least do that. Those pack drakes notwithstanding, that's pretty ugly shit right there. That's okay. We're getting a slow start, but we're at least, you know. Do we have any summons anymore? No, I don't think we have any summons yet. Right. It's that good. We only wish peace, man. We only wish peace. Now the bandits are gonna. Oh no. Oh, we don't have the noble one yet. Oh, that's dumb. That was dumb. Dumb. We left her behind. We walked all that way and we left her. Lightning action. She is Thor, man. Nah, we'll attack. We're not going to abandon the quest. F that. The familiar will take up actually an inordinate number of hits, I think. Oh, she Thored the hell out of these guys. Oh, the spearman didn't suck either. Done. And you get a bunch of XP. We got magic skin. I don't even know what that means, but we got it. So I'm going to take this. So we're going to do this, right? Because I think we might need some summons, like you said. And we're going to take Earth 2. I don't know what that is. I'm going to just sit on that. Mage Skin. I'm going to equip it. And we'll take the money. Love the early 2000s aesthetic. It was very crazy and ambitious, right? Like, it's very... You can design your own troops. For what that's worth. Oh, we do get a staff. It's a shepherd's yanker. Plus one initiative, you can yank someone. It's not really it's not a magey staff. It's a goofy staff. We'll leave that alone for now. We do need to deal with these guys at some point. Like, they're going to be a problem. We still don't have weaponry yet. Let's get everything that gives us research. Let's give it. Can we do anything with research? Reduces improvements construction by 10%. Does it cost? It does cost. It costs. I do want tyrannize up on my cities, but only once I can build units, because I would then rush them, right? We would sort of use that as a thing. What we need is we need more frickin' mana. We could. The cleric gives us fame, not mana. The herbalist does give us mana. The sage gives us research. We have how many turns left? 8 more turns. 8 more seasons. I mean, we might just have to wait this out. This is one of the few times in the game where I find myself clicking the end turn button. Right? More often than not, I absolutely do not. You're not clicking end turn. You are doing things because you have something to clear out every damn time, pretty much. I'm going to grab a pioneer. I mean, the sappers can attack, I suppose. They're not real good at it, but they can fight. But we will take the pioneer. We now have weaponry. I damn well better have a thing now. The world's a dangerous place. I can protect you. The golems are now, you know, they're jerking me around a little bit. I'll build the outpost. And then I will build an air shard because I want the more mana, effectively. Can we train anyone now? We can. We can train the night watch. And now this guy gets the choice of... We're going to give him more research. I like it. What's our growth? +3. Okay. Spells, we're going to cast the ugly spell of Tyrannize here and get some cash. And can we buy that Night Watch? I don't know that I can rush it. Am I allowed to rush it? No, it does not say I'm allowed to rush it, does it? Why not? I don't have a technology. What technology allows me to rush? Is it administration? Can rush production. We need administration. Rush administration, damn it. So we got our life altar up. How many mana are we getting now? We're getting 8.3 mana a turn. I don't hate that. Lumberyard for sure. Produce a Night Watch. What does this army look like? 109 and 19. So we're not, it's not terrible. And actually, strangely enough, the familiar hurts me. It's a terrible unit. It just casts spells. So if you have good spells to cast, like fireballs and shit, oh, we're crashed again. Son of a bitch. All right. It's mana, but there really isn't a concept of mana per se. I don't know that that's moner. That's funny, by the way. Oh, well, since we crashed, we will have to figure that out. Maybe that faction is broken in some way. I don't know. It certainly could be. We played a little bit of Fallen Enchantress. It's modded. I think the mods are causing the crashes. The game doesn't normally crash. I can obviously reinstall it without mods at some point for us to see it. I am going to call it early tonight so that we can play later this week. I would absolutely suggest you guys, if you haven't already, watch episodes 10, 11, and 12 of Rorik and Martin's escapades. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry for the early night. Sorry for the crashes, but this is good. It'll rest my throat a little bit. Since I'm sort of back to that, I was off of that throat thing for a while, and now I'm sort of back, which sort of sucks. No, you're not clogging the chat. There's no one else here, dude. It's just you and me. That's fine. That's fine. I don't. It's all good. It's all good. So, as I said, absolutely watch the latest Runebearer if you're so inclined, and I will figure this Fallen Enchantress thing out. I love that game. I do. Crashes notwithstanding. If I was just playing it, I would just save then every other turn or something, and then just keep playing until for the 20 turns, and then crash and so on. But anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks, Nutmeg. Thank you, Michael, Gino, Victor. Rob was here for a bit, and that's it. I will talk.